The burden of attachment. How often do we try to hold on tightly to people and things in our lives, claiming them as mine? But the truth is, the more tightly we cling, the more we are left with only a heavy burden and pain. Today, let's understand why this happens through 4 key reasons. The first step is, everything changes. The misconception. We often think that once we buy something or make someone ours, they will stay that way forever. That is where our mistake begins. Why do you feel pain when a wall in the house you worked so hard to build starts to crack? According to psychology, that wall has become a part of your identity. That small change feels like a blow to your ego. Even a tiny crack feels like a collapse in your own life. Attachment to parents. Think for a moment about your parents. Ever since the day we were born, we saw them as such strong figures. But as they grow old, become frail, and approach the end of their lives, we find it unbearable. Why did this happen to my mother? Why did my father become like this? We cry inwardly. The pain didn't come because they grew old. It came because we held on to a version of them in our minds that was never supposed to change. The psychological reality. In psychology, we try to hold on to things tightly because of our inner insecurities. We believe that this attachment gives us security. But in reality, this attachment makes our mind a slave to that thing. Every second you hold on too tight, your brain produces stress hormones like cortisol. You aren't holding on to it, you are becoming a prisoner within it. Spiritual insights. Buddhism teaches us, sab sankhara anicca. All conditioned things are impermanent. The moment you grasp something as mine, it already begins to change. The Holy Quran tells us that this life is but a temporary dwelling. Everything belongs to the Almighty. Thinking of it as mine is only an illusion. The Holy Bible reminds us to focus on things that are eternal, rather than things on this earth that rust and fade away. According to the Bhagavad Gita, change is the law of the universe. What you possess today belonged to someone else yesterday, and will belong to another tomorrow. Accepting this brings true peace. In our next video, we will discuss the second psychological reason why clinging to the external world brings us suffering. Letting go is not a loss. It is the freedom of setting down a heavy burden. Release the weight of attachment and experience the freedom of letting go. Stay calm. Stay happy. This is Eternal Garden.